He must pick up points by landing safe punches. He should reserve his explosive punches for later rounds. Hello HTV boxing fans, it is Fight Week. Ghanaian Isaac Dogboe is fighting American Joet Gonzalez for the Gonzalez WBO international title, and it's also a championship eliminator this Saturday at the Grand Casino in Hackney, Minnesota. Main event will begin at approximately 11:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Event is promoted by Top Rank. In this short video, I will discuss the strengths and weaknesses of both boxers and also share my thoughts on the fight and then the strategies I expect both fighters to be going in with, and of course my prediction. This is Talking Box. Before I go on, please don't forget to leave your prediction below in the comment section. Like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed or this is your first time, please subscribe so that you can keep getting more of this from me. Let's talk briefly about Isaac the Royal Storm Dogboe. So the Ghanaian is coming off 2 wins from June and November of last year, where he won and defended the North American Boxing Federation featherweight against Adam Lopez and Christopher Diaz, respectively. Prior to that, the Royal Storm had tried twice unsuccessfully to take back his WBO super bantamweight from Emmanuel Navarrete in 2008 and 2019 after winning it against Hinderoni Otaki. The 27-year-old is coming with a record of 23 wins, 2 losses by Navarrete, and 15 by way of knockouts. What are his strengths? Dogboe has got the heart of a warrior, and I will explain that. After his 2 losses with Navarrete, you would think that he was done, especially in the second fight where Navarrete has punished him severely. But then he went all 12 rounds during that fight. And look, he's here a fight away from another title. That takes heart. Dogboe also got power. Yes, for his size, he doesn't shy away from throwing some big punches. He has also certainly improved in the technical department. And by that, I mean he doesn't rush and is very patient now. He makes use of the right opportunities. If you watch his last few fights compared to when he fought Navarrete, you can see what I'm talking about. There's a change, definitely. He's very patient. He's also very explosive, and I will caution him with Gonzalez on this later. What are his weaknesses? In this fight, I think his size will be a big disadvantage to him. Gonzalez does make use of his long reach with jabs and just the fact that he's bigger than Dogboe. Let's talk about Gonzalez. The American won the WBO international title in March of this year against Joe Santissima. Prior to that, he had lost to Shakur Stevenson for the WBO World Featherweight title in October of 2019, and then he lost again after trying to get the same belt against Emmanuel Navarrete in October of last year. So obviously, his 2 losses were against some of the best in the world. The 26-year-old is coming in with a record of 25 wins, 2 losses, and 15 of the wins by way of knockout. What are his strengths? Gonzalez got power, especially in that left hand where he has a mean hook. He displays high volume of punches. Gonzalez is one of the boxers that can put together several combinations of punches at any given moment during a fight. He also has a size advantage over Dogboe, especially with his reach, which I had alluded to earlier. In all, he's just a well-rounded fighter. What are his weaknesses? Watching some of his fights, I picked out a few things that specifically he doesn't protect himself very well, especially after he has hit his opponent. He allows the opponents to counter easily. Now to my thoughts on this fight and strategies I expect the boxer to be coming in with. I think this is going to be a very competitive fight, especially with what is at stake. Both fighters are ranked top 10 by some of the various sanctioning bodies, and it is rumored that the winner of this fight is going to fight Emmanuel Navarrete again for the world title. But I do not think that particular fight is going to happen. I think that Navarrete is just going to move on, and likely the title is going to be vacant, and one of these fighters is going to fight against someone. But I do not think Top Rank is going to let Navarrete fight. I think whoever takes the fight early gets the win. Clean shots for points may take the night, honestly. I say this because though they both got power, I do not expect an early knockout by any of them. They both have also proven to have the endurance to go the distance. However, Dogboe appears to suffer more when they go the distance. And if you watch the fights where they go the late distance, he's very tired in those fights. I expect Gonzalez to apply lots of pressure on Dogboe in the first and early rounds, which will force Dogboe to work harder. And I think he will be doing this so that to tire Dogboe up, so that Dogboe, when they go to the rounds, he will be very tired and Gonzalez can punish him. What this means is that Dogboe must pace himself. He must pick up points by landing safe punches. He should reserve his explosive punches for later rounds. I say this because in his last few fights, as I had said, he looked tired in the later rounds, and that gave the impression that the opponents were winning, though he had done majority of the work in the early rounds. With a high stake fight like this, I would strongly discourage Dogboe from using the same tactics with his explosiveness and aggressiveness early in the rounds, because he is going to get tired. He shouldn't try to impress the judges early. The later rounds sometimes sway the judges. Unless Dogboe is sure of the unlikely feat of knocking out Gonzalez early, he should apply this approach of patience. Now to my prediction. This is a very tough one, but I will go with my hunch and call it for Dogboe at decision. Yes, I must admit that some of the factors that played a role in my choice has nothing to do with boxing. But, I mean, can you blame me if you have two boxers who are very equal at all strengths and weaknesses? You have to pick someone. And I picked Team Dogboe. Let's go Team Dogboe, and this is Talking